Hi there, it's Gabriel here, SEO Manager at Hike SEO, and in this video we'll be talking about link equity and discovering how link equity actually works, how it flows from one page to another, and how it influences your SEO. So let's dive in. So in this video you'll learn what link equity is all about and why is it important to understand for your SEO performance. You'll also learn about different types of links that you can create and how to maximize that link equity flow for the fullest and the highest rankings. You'll then be able to measure link equity by understanding some of the metrics that are used to measure that. And then we'll talk about some of the best practices around link equity and link building. So what is link equity? It's basically the value passed from one web page to another through hyperlinks. And you also might hear the term link juice. That's a more relaxed term, but link equity is a more formal term around it. So you can use that interchangeably if you'd like. It also impacts a web page's rankings by boosting its visibility and credibility through high quality inbound links from authoritative websites. So why is this all important for your SEO? Because it helps with your rankings boost. So it helps elevate your page rankings in the search engine results pages. And that's what we all want, because that creates more exposure and more traffic to your site, which can lead to more sales, conversions, and business growth. It's an authority signal. So quality links from reputable, incredible, and authoritative websites, that signals page authority to search engines, and that helps to boost the credibility and boost the rankings overall. It also leads to traffic generation, like I hinted. So more links from high quality websites will drive more referral traffic as well as more traffic from search engines when the rankings increase. It's also a trust factor. So links from trustworthy sources build site credibility. And that's really, really important because that's another measure factor for high rankings. It also leads to a competitive advantage. So authoritative links set your site apart from your competitors, which may not have as authoritative links as yourself or may not have as many as your site. And also, it's algorithmic signal. So search engines will constantly look at the links and the backlinks that you have, and it will prioritize pages with strong link profiles and rank them higher. So let's talk about some different types of links that you can create. So there's internal links, and these are links within a website. Then they connect pages between different parts of your site, whether from like top down, bottom up, across different sections and whatnot. And they help users navigate and search engines understand your site structure better, and also search engine spiders to crawl your site more effectively and efficiently. It can also boost your visibility and authority of specific pages on your site, especially if you're using different anchor texts that are relevant to those pages. So different the links have the text that is relevant to the topic of the page that it's linked to. So all of that will help, and it will help to distribute the link equity between those pages. So let's say you have a page with a high page authority, with the high link equity, having a link from there to, let's say, another page that's brand new can help distribute some of that authority to the next page, and that can boost some of the rankings for that. And then the second type is external links. So these are links from other websites pointing back to yours. These are also known as backlinks. So when these reputable sites, ideally, link back to your content, it signals to your site is trustworthy and authoritative to Google. So it's kind of like associations, like when you have quality friends, that people will think you're also a quality individual. If you associate with, a certain type of people, then you're also assumed to be that type of people kind of thing. So same with websites. If you're linked to from really highly credible sites, then automatically your site also looks credible. So these types of links can improve your rankings. Then you have followed links. So followed links are hyperlinks that pass on SEO value or link equity or link juice from one page to another. And by default, when you create a hyperlink from one page to another, by default, it's automatically a followed link or do follow link. You can say it by either way, follow or do follow. And this follow link contributes to the linked page's authority and relevance. So it's really important to have followed links, especially internally on your site. So try to secure high quality followed links from authoritative sources, backlinks from credible, trustworthy websites. So now you want to maximize your link equity. How do we do that? How do we get more link equity, higher quality sites, all of that? Well, here are a few key strategies. You want to diversify your backlink profile. So that means having backlinks from a variety of different sites within your niche, within your industry or sector, from a bunch of high authority, credible, trustworthy websites. And creating this diverse backlink profile will create a lot of great link equity flow to your site and will help boost your rankings overall. So the more variety of domains is better than too many links from a single domain. So I'd rather have one link from 100 trustworthy websites rather than 100 links from a single trustworthy website, if you see what I mean. So focus on obtaining high valued backlinks from authoritative domains in your industry. So here's an example in Hike SEO, the backlink opportunities, a competitor backlink opportunities tool. It allows you to see all the websites from your competitors that are linking to them. And this is really invaluable because you can actually go there and link and basically contact these websites to see if you can get a backlink from them, or post an article on their site and then a link back, or collaborate with them. So you can it's like an X-ray looking at your competitor sites and seeing what backlinks, what authoritative sources they have pointing to them. It's an absolutely amazing way, and you can see their authority level. So Hike has kind of a domain authority scoring system from 1, which is the lowest authority, to 10, which is the absolute highest. So you want to secure backlinks from sources with a really high authority. So ideally 10 out of 10, which is really easy. So in this system, you can easily track your progress in securing these backlinks, which will help with your overall backlink building. Then you have internal linking. So make sure you have an effective distribution of internal links throughout your site. So make sure that you're pointing to different sections of your site and allows people, visitors and users to actually navigate quite easily. You want to avoid orphan pages. So orphan pages are pages with no links to them, no internal links. So you want to, at least for every page, you want to have at least 2 to 3 internal links point to them from other pages, relevant pages. And that will ensure that both users can navigate easily and search engines can crawl quite easily and see the relationships between them. So make the anchor text, or the text within the hyperlink, make sure that's relevant to the pages that they link to. It doesn't have to be exact match keywords, but it needs to basically mean the same thing as the topic on the page. So next is managing link quality. You want to identify spammy links or spammy backlinks. So these can actually harm your website's reputation and rankings. It's like kind of like a social circle. You have trustworthy friends, and suddenly, a criminal joins that, and suddenly the whole reputation of the group can change. Same thing with links. It's like you have some great authority, backlinks, trustworthy sites, but suddenly you have some spammy, irrelevant links pointing to your site, that's no good. You want to remove the associations to those. So you can use tools like Google Search Console to analyze your backlink profile and see if there's any suspicious links that you want to remove. You want to look out for links coming from low quality sites that aren't relevant, any sites that look kind of spammy, things that don't have much credibility or authority. You want to disassociate from those. So try to remove them first by reaching out to the webmasters. Say, hey, I don't want my link there. Can you remove it? Or if you don't hear back and you can't remove it manually like that, worst case, you would go to Google Search Console and then add them to a disavow file and submit that. And then that basically tells Google that, hey, I don't want to be associated with those backlinks. And it will review that and take that into account. Now, there's an important thing about do follows. So we're talking about followed links or do followed links and no follow. So no followed links are ones that you don't want crawlers, website crawlers to go on and visit. They also don't pass any link equity on. So you want to have a balance between them. So do follow links pass on link equity, while no follow links don't. Okay. Now, why do we want to still have no follow links? Because sometimes you want to link to source because you think it's good, but you don't want to necessarily give them some link juice or link equity. Or let's say it's a sponsored post and someone's paid you for it. You don't want to give them link equity. So it's good to have a natural balance of both because that's how the web works. You don't want to just have all follow links or do follow links. You want to have a good natural balance. So don't force too many do follow links. Because that doesn't look natural and it could be a flag to Google. So next is to measure link equity. How do we actually know what's a high authority page or not? So there's two authority metrics. There's domain authority and there is page authority. And both of these have been developed by Moz, an SEO company. They developed their proprietary measuring system to measure the authority of pages and domains based on many different factors and links and trust scores and all of that. So you can also use tools such as Hike SEO, as I mentioned previously. You saw. So we use a slightly different scoring system from 1 to 10, whereas domain authority and page authority go from 1 to 100. So it's a bit more simple, easier to look at for beginners. So you can see how authoritative domains are. So here I'm just pointing that out where they are. So that number right there goes from 1 to 10 in Hike, and the higher the number, the more authority of that domain. So that's the ones you want to link from. So let's explore some of the best practices around link equity. So you want to encourage natural backlinks by creating original, shareable content that others find valuable enough to actually reference or link to in their own articles or posts or websites. And when you do link to them, or when you do have, let's say you're collaborating with someone and you have a say in the anchor text, make sure to use these wisely. Make sure the anchor text is relevant to the page content. So opt for descriptive phrases rather than generic click here or learn more phrases. So ideally, it's a phrase that's relevant to the topic, and or some keywords that are. So, and then vary them. Don't just use the same one all the time. You want to regularly audit and update any broken links on your site, redirect URLs that have been changed to preserve the link equity from those old URLs, and basically improve the user experience so that there's no 404 errors. And you want to implement a clear hierarchy through the categories and the subcategories on your page that organizes the site structure and enhances the link equity flow between different sections. But what that means is basically, let's say you have a page that's nested under subcategory, then linking up to that subcategory will help the link equity flow up to that subcategory, and then linking from the subcategory up to the category page, again, will help that flow, the link equity collect at higher pages, which will improve its authority. And vice versa. flowing down as well, or from one section to another section. So you want to make sure that there's a constant network of internal links between pages. So here's an example on the Hike SEO website. On the technical SEO page, you'll see that there's a few different hyperlinks with relevant anchor text. So here we have crawl a website. That page is about website crawling. The next one is index pages effectively. So it's about page indexing. Another one is 404 not found. Well, we know what that's about. Another one's about duplicate content. Another one's about robots.txt file. So the reason I can tell you what it's about is because we've done really effective and relevant page linking anchor texts. So that's really helpful. So another thing you can do is to learn about various backlink building strategies, and we have a video and an article about that. So please watch and read those, such as guest blogging to high authority sites, and that will help you to acquire high authority backlinks to your site. So yeah, check out that Learn SEO page on backlink building strategies to learn more. There's a lot of great strategies in there that you can start applying today. So here's the URL if you want to go directly there. So thanks so much for watching this. And if you have any other questions about link equity, please let me know. Otherwise, make sure you sign up to Hike SEO, and there's some great tools on there, especially from a backlinking point of view and competitor analysis point of view. You can really see where you can start getting some high authority backlinks from different sites that are relevant to your industry. All right, have a great day, and I will see you in the next video.